with the taste of the herb, this is one of our aromatic mints. So it's very rich in essential oils, and it has that pungent taste as the primary flavor to it. Underneath that pungent property, there is a little bit of an underlying sweetness to this plant, but really it is the pungent nature of it that kind of dominates any other potential flavor that we might notice there. And this is pretty common for aromatic mints. There's lots of different aromatic mints, you know, lemon balm and peppermint and tons of them, and these are all classically really worked with as digestive remedies. So that is one of the main affinities for Tulsi, is for the digestive system, like many of our other essential oil containing aromatic mint family plants. So great affinity for the digestive system. Like many other aromatic mints, it also has an affinity for the nervous system, and that's really one of the main affinities of this herb and how I've worked with it personally, and with clients and things like that. This is a great remedy for the nervous system, which we'll definitely talk a little bit more about. And then we do also see that this plant has an affinity for the upper respiratory tract. So essential oils in general have a respiratory tract affinity. They're very volatile. When you place an aromatic plant in your mouth, it's very rich in essential oils or resins and things like that. Those volatile constituents immediately in your mouth, they volatilize. You take a breath and you breathe them in, and they have a direct, essentially topical action on the respiratory tissues. So we see this plant really great for the upper respiratory tract, sinuses, nose, throat, but it does get down into the bronchioles a little bit, but I tend to think of it more as an upper respiratory remedy, but you can use it for a little bit lower in the respiratory tract as well. And then the last affinity that I wanted to mention is, it's kind of more of a biochemical affinity, I guess. And this is, you know, coming from more of our modern scientific understanding of herbs, in that Tulsi has been shown to have an affinity for insulin receptors on the cells. So insulin is the hormone secreted by the pancreas when we eat foods that have sugars, and blood sugar levels rise. The pancreas secretes insulin. Insulin binds to the cell receptor in order to open up those cellular gating channels in order to get sugar from the blood into the cell where it can be used as fuel, thereby insulin lowering blood sugar. In the kind of rampant modern condition of insulin resistance, what's happening there is when insulin binds to the cell receptor, the receptor has become resistant to insulin. It's like, it's tired. It doesn't want to do its job anymore. It's like when blood sugar's been high for too long, there's so much insulin, it's like the system just gets worn out basically and fatigued, and it's like, nah, I don't want to open that cellular gating channel anymore to let blood sugar in. Therefore, blood sugar levels stay high, and that's why insulin resistance is kind of one of the pathological patterns that predisposes one to type 2 diabetes. So what Tulsi has been shown to do is that it helps to resensitize those cellular receptors to insulin. So when insulin binds, the doors open and blood sugar levels lower. So there's been a lot of research done into this herb in its benefit for insulin resistance and treatment of type 2 diabetes, which is great. Like, there's not a lot of herbs out there that have that unique property in terms of resensitizing cells to insulin. There's only 2 other ones that I can think of off the top of my head. One would be Devil's Club root bark, or Ophthalpanax horridus, and the other one being goat's rue, or Galega officinalis. Those 2 herbs are also very beneficial for the insulin resistance pattern.